Sisters, does this sound familiar? You wake up every day and use your skills to get things done, maybe even excel at work that pays the bills. But somewhere in the quiet moments, maybe while you're driving, or right before sleep, there's this whisper of something else. Something more. That something that makes your heart beat a little faster when you think about it. That whisper, that's your passion talking. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking: passion doesn't pay the bills, or I don't have time for dreams right now. And you're absolutely right about the practical stuff. Life is real. Responsibilities are real. And we can't just abandon everything to chase what feels like a fantasy. But here's what I want you to consider today, and that's, work your talent and nurture your passion until you can flip from the talent that pays the bills to the passion that's now paying the bills and filling your life with joy. Sisters, what I'm encouraging is that you use your talent to feed, fuel, and grow your passion into a viable income source. Let your current skills provide the stability, while you intentionally develop what you love into what you live on. Every day you work your talent and intentionally nurture your passion, you're creating the foundation that allows your passion to flourish. And then comes that beautiful moment, the flip, where you transition from earning through toil and labor to earning through inspiration, where before, your talent was your survival, and now your passion has become your crowning success. The place where you're not just making money, you're making a difference doing what you love. That's the journey I want to take you on today, sisters. From surviving on your talent to thriving on your passion. Now let's begin. Dears, your talent is that thing you're already good at, that skill that's putting food on the table and what's paying the bills. But don't just see your talent as a placeholder. Rather, your talent is your foundation. Your talent is what gives you the stability to do something beautiful, and that's to tend to that whisper, water that seed, nurture what really wants to grow, which is your passion. Dare to picture this. What if you switch your passion for your talent? What if that thing that makes your heart race, that lights you up from the inside, that you'd do even if no one was watching? What if that became how you earned your living? What if passion wasn't just something you squeezed into spare moments, but something that paid your bills, supported your family, and gave you purpose, provision, and delight? Sisters, this isn't about abandoning what's working now. This is about strategically, intentionally, and lovingly building towards the day when you wake up and realize, I'm getting paid to do what I love. My passion is my paycheck. My joy is my job. That's the glorious place I want all of you to reach, dear ones, where your Monday morning doesn't feel like a burden, but like a gift. Where your work energizes you, instead of draining you. Where you're not just surviving, you're thriving, you're contributing your passion to the world, and you're actually being handsomely paid for it. Bear with me for just a few moments, and I'll show you exactly how to make this beautiful transition from working your talent to joyfully working your passion for a living. I'm going to walk you through 4 practical steps that will help you really see, that turning your passion into a viable income isn't just a dream, it's a strategy you can start implementing today. Step 1 is to identify and validate. To pinpoint your true passion and confirm there's an actual market for it. To determine if people will actually pay for what truly sets your soul on fire. And I'm not talking about what you think you should be passionate about, or what looks glamorous on social media. I'm talking about that thing that makes you lose track of time. The thing you find yourself reading about, talking about, or doing, even when no one asked you to. Sisters, ask yourself this. Ask yourself, what conversations light you up? What struggles do you see around you that make you think, I could help with that? What would you do for free, because it doesn't feel like work? When friends come to you for advice, what topics do they seek you out for? These aren't just random questions, they're breadcrumbs leading you straight to your passion. Now, here's the crucial part you need to understand. Your passion might be real, but if no one will pay for it, it remains a beautiful hobby. So you see, we need to confirm there's a market for what you love. So you want to start simple. Is there evidence that people will pay for what you're passionate about? Can you find businesses, services, or products that already serve this need? If you're passionate about helping people organize their homes, look around, there's an entire industry of professional organizers, decluttering consultants, and home organization products. If you love creating beautiful spaces, There are interior designers, home stagers, and decorating consultants making real money. The validation isn't about whether the market is saturated, it's about whether a market exists at all. If people are already paying for something related to your passion, that's your green light. You don't need to invent demand, you just need to find your unique way to serve it. So your homework is this: write down 3 things you're genuinely passionate about. Then, for each one, find at least 5 examples of people or businesses making money doing just that. And remember, this isn't about comparison, it's about confirming that your passion has economic potential. Next is step 2, and that's to build while you work. Develop your passion into a skill set while your talent is still paying the bills. Dears, this is where the magic happens. You're not quitting your day job, you're building your dream job while your talent pays the rent and keeps the lights on. Think of this as your apprenticeship to yourself. Every spare moment becomes an investment in your future. But here's the key: you're not just dabbling or dreaming, you're systematically developing the skills that will make your passion profitable. Begin with skill building. If your passion is helping people get organized, don't just organize your own closet again. Study professional organizing methods, learn about different personality types and how they organize, understand the psychology behind clutter. If you're passionate about cooking, don't just cook for your family, learn food photography, understand food costs and pricing, study nutrition, practice teaching others your techniques. Sisters, you want to create a learning schedule that fits your real life. Maybe it's 30 minutes every morning, before the house wakes up. Maybe it's your lunch break, twice a week. Maybe it's Sunday afternoons. The amount of time matters less than the consistency. You're building muscle memory in your passion area. And you want to know what's so beautiful about this. Your current talent-based work is funding your passion education. Every paycheck is literally paying for your future freedom, so that should change how you see your current job. Sisters, it's not just a job anymore, it's your investor, paying for your future. So your homework for step 2 is to choose one skill related to your passion and commit to developing it for the next 30 days. 15 minutes a day, minimum. By the end of the month, you should feel noticeably more confident in that one area. Document everything you're learning. Keep a simple journal, start a folder on your phone, or create a private social media account. Track your progress, your insights, your small wins. This isn't just for motivation, this is evidence that you're becoming an expert in your passion area. Most importantly, start connecting with others in this space. Follow professionals in your passion area. Join online communities. Attend virtual events. Dears, you're not just learning skills, you're learning the language, the challenges, the opportunities of your future industry. Next is step 3, test and transition. This is where you start earning from your passion in small, manageable ways, before making any big moves. This is where we stop talking and start earning. But we're going to be smart about it. No dramatic resignations, no huge financial risks. We're going to test the waters and let your passion start paying you while your talent still covers the big bills. Think of this as your passion's first job interview with the real world. You've been building skills, now let's see if people will actually pay for them. Start small and start local. If you're passionate about organizing, offer to organize one room for a friend and charge for it. If you love cooking, cater a small dinner party. If you're into fitness, train one person. If you're passionate about writing, take on one small freelance project. The goal isn't to make rent money yet, it's to make any money at all, doing what you love. Sisters, here's what this small start teaches you: how to price your services, how to communicate with clients, what parts of your passion work you actually enjoy versus what you thought you'd enjoy, and most importantly, that people will pay you for your passion. That first payment, even if it's just $20, is transformational. It shifts your passion from hobby to income source in your mind. Then you want to gradually increase your scope. Once you've successfully completed a few small projects, start thinking slightly bigger. Maybe instead of organizing one room, you organize a whole home. Instead of one dinner party, you cater a small event. Instead of training one person, you run a small group class. And you want to track everything. The money and the lessons. Keep a simple record of what you're earning and what you're learning. How much are you making per hour? What services do people see as worth paying for? What challenges keep coming up? This isn't just bookkeeping, dears, this is market research for your future business. And this is key, dears, you want to reinvest your passion earnings back into your passion. That first $20 might pay for a better tool or a course that makes you even more skilled. By doing this, you're creating a beautiful cycle where your passion pays to improve your passion. So your homework for step 3 is, within the next 2 weeks, find one person willing to pay you for something related to your passion. It doesn't matter how small the amount, what matters is completing that first paid transaction. You're not just earning money, you're proving to yourself that your passion has value in the marketplace. Now lastly, step 4, and that's making the flip. This is confidently transitioning from talent-based work to passion-based income. Dears, this is it. This is where you step into that glorious place we've been talking about, where your passion becomes your provision, where Monday mornings feel like gifts instead of burdens. And dear ones, here's the beautiful thing. By the time you reach this step, it won't feel like a scary leap anymore. It will feel like a natural next step, because you've been building the bridge, one plank at a time. Sisters, this is the flip, and it happens when your passion income can sustain you. This doesn't mean it has to match your current salary, dollar for dollar, on day one. It means you've calculated what you need to live on, and your passion work is consistently generating that amount, or you can clearly see how to get there within a reasonable time frame. And to help you with that, you want to create your transition timeline. Maybe you start by reducing your talent-based work from full-time to part-time, while increasing your passion-based work. Maybe you negotiate a flexible schedule that gives you more time to serve passion-based clients. Maybe you save up a small cushion that gives you breathing room for the transition period. The timeline should feel challenging, but not reckless. Here's what makes this step feel confident instead of terrifying. You have data now. You know what people will pay for your passion. You know how much you can realistically earn per hour, per project, per month. You've solved the problems that come up in your passion work. You have skills, experience, and proof that this isn't just a dream, you know it's a viable income source. Here's your homework for step 4. Create a specific date, maybe 6 months from now, maybe 12 months, when you want to have made the flip. From talent-based work to living and working your passion. Then work backward to figure out what your passion income needs to be by that date and what steps you need to take each month to get there. And here's the truth, my dear beautiful sisters, when you make this flip, you're not just changing your career, you're changing your life. You're modeling for everyone around you that it's possible to work your talent, nurture your passion, and flip it to where you're living a life where your work energizes you instead of draining you. And you're passionate about it. So there you have it, dear sisters, your roadmap from where you are to where you want to be. Dears, work your talent, nurture your passion, and step by step, build the life where your joy becomes your job. You have everything you need to start today. The only question left is, will you? Until next time.